So northern Nigeria rejects state police. Why will they be rejecting state police? I don't understand, because you suffer a lot of insecurity in the north. Look at what happened recently, I think last week, in Plateau State. Fulani jihadists invaded a community where they unalive a number of persons in that community. And you see these guys called Fulani jihadists and their leaders, their sponsors, and their political sponsors. They will never come out to condemn it. But the moment they see that something is coming that want to block their agenda and their Islamization agenda, they will move very fast to stop it. Now that the president has sent the bill to National Assembly for approval, it will be approved. They will pass the bill, whether the Fulani jihadists like it or not. It will be passed. Your agenda, your hidden agenda to Islamize this country will not work. Nigeria will not be Islamized. You know, you have been looking at Nigeria to become Iran, so that we can have one supreme leader somewhere in the caliphate. God punish all of you. Nigeria will not be Islamized. We are looking at 24 states to sign this bill. I think 6 states from southwest, 6 states from southeast, 5 states from southeast, no, 6 states from southeast, and 5 states from south. 6 plus 6 plus 5, making it 17. We know that Tinubu has conquered the southern part of Nigeria somehow. And we are looking at 7 states from the middle belt and to the north to sign to complete 24 states. Once they sign this bill, it will be passed, so that every state cannot manage their security. So the agenda to infiltrate other communities, other local government of other states to Islamize this country will be crushed. That is why, you know, right from time, the Tinubu politics, right from time, if you watch it very well, he has been trying to dismantle the northern hegemony of this country. The likes of El-Rufai, the likes of Kwankwaso, Shettima, the likes of Atiku and Co. Tinubu has relegated their career to the extent that this guy cannot come out to talk. If not, they will have come out to challenge this bill. The Areva group or any other group in the north will be so powerful to challenge this bill. And if you look at it very well, Tinubu makes sure that their hegemony was decimated and crushed before he passed, I think, the tax bill. Before he passed the tax bill. And later now he's passing the state police bill. And it will be approved. Now, what I feel is that once these state police, bills have been approved, each state will now be responsible for their own security. They will be able to control their territory and their borders, which is an advantage for our security. And these Fulani jihadists, they will not be able to penetrate us again, because the agenda is to take over this country and use our natural resources to fund terrorism. That is the agenda. They want to make sure that Nigeria is conquered the way they conquered every other nation. The way they conquered Afghanistan, conquered Lebanon, conquered Iran, conquered, even UK is being conquered now. That is exactly what they are proposing for Nigeria.
It is believed and it has been rumored that some states in the north are against the state police. Yes, I know they will be against state police. Of course, they will be. They might not be against state police in principle. Publicly, to come out publicly, but they will be against it in principle. Because it is obvious that it is the politicians in the north, the governors, some of the governors, some of the religious bigots in the north, leaders in the north, that are sponsoring terrorism. The north is blessed with enormous riches under the ground. So that is why they employ these people to do their dirty work, just like the one that is just discovered in Bagiga, in Ankara local government. That huge deposit of gold has been found there. But before you know it now, that place has been under siege, under attack for the past 53 days. There is a government in that place. They know the bandit, they know the one who is leading them. They are the one empowering them. They are the one getting them the weapons. They are the one creating an enabling environment for these people to thrive. Now, if state police is passed, will it sit well with these people? They might come out and say, oh, we embrace state police. But will they fund them the way they are funding the terrorists? Will they give them the weapons that are needed to face the terrorists? To defeat the terrorists, because these terrorists, they are protecting the interest of these politicians and the elites. They are protecting their assets, which is under the ground. They are the one doing the illegal mining. They are the one making all the money and putting it in their pocket, financing this terrorism that we are all shouting about today. So will they now give weapons to the state police to be able to conquer those who are protecting their assets? No way. They will not. So they will fund the state police poorly. They will empower the terrorists highly. And then the terrorists will be able to conquer the state police because they'll just be leading the state police to slaughter. These people don't care. They don't care about anything. Is it state police? We will get it. We will give it to you. I mean, we will receive it. We will just make a caricature of it, and then the terrorists can overpower them. Our business can go on. This is exactly how it's going to be with these people. It's not going to be a total success in the north. State policing is not going to be a total success in the north because the terrorists are protecting the interest of the people in government in the north, and they are protecting the interest of the riches of the elites of the north. So I don't know. It's not going to be a total success. But for us in the south, south, and the east, it's going to be a success. So if una like, make una dey buy una people. By the time una finish, una go know how far.
Anybody that is not happy about state policing in Nigeria is an enemy of Nigeria. Why should a northerner become a commissioner of police in Bayelsa State? Does that northerner know anywhere in Bayelsa State? No be who know environment go know how he go take chase thief. No be who know environment go know how he go take chase thief. Why should a northerner become a commissioner of police in Bayelsa State? It makes no sense. State policing is the best way we can solve our insecurity problems. And some northerners that are claiming their own region has been invaded with insecurity are not interested in state policing. Then you need to ask why. Why are they not interested? Why are they having issue with state policing? Why are they not interested in decentralizing our security architecture? Why? You should ask yourself that question. Why? Why are they against it? The other day you see Oyo governor telling very dark man that he does not have control over his own state security. Does that sound reasonable to you? But that is the truth. That is the truth. Because the commissioner of police is being appointed by the IG directly from the presidency. So the governor has no control over his security architecture of his state. It makes no sense. Some lunatics are saying the governor will misuse them. If not that you people have turn our judiciary into a prostitute organization where they pay to get judgment, can the governor misuse state police? If not, people have turned our judiciary into a prostitute organization, can the governor misuse state police if our judiciary is working?
Yeah, very quickly. I don't see some northern leaders, don't they complain, say they're not going to accept state police. It's not going to work. We don't want it. But let me say it with pride that there is nothing you all can do about it. State police have come to stay. There is nothing you all can do about it. Whether you accept, subscribe to it or not, state police have come to stay. Now, let me give you why it will stay. All the governors in each state are called the chief security officer. Chief security officer of a state. You are the chief security officer of your own state. That is one. Second, you dey collect security votes of your state. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can look say, when person be chief security officer of a state, now when gbege go happen, say terrorists bust your state, you go say you call the Nigerian army, they not answer. You call the police, he's waiting for an order in Abuja. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can say, this thing they give una stress. This thing they give una stress. How you go carry name, yet the power not go there. Now, President Tinubu can think about it and say, no, I need to give these people the power where they need to work actively as the name where they bear. You know, come send the bill to these lawmakers. He passed 3 readings. Now it's transmitted to the Senate. You understand? Just to help you guys. I believe say all the governors should be happy. You guys should be appreciating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why are people ungrateful in this country? Why are our governors? Why are you guys ungrateful? Instead of you to be happy for what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done for you guys, You are still here complaining. Don't complain. I don't want to hear that complaint. Because you must be in charge of your state. When your state is peaceful, I think there should be some ranking. When your state is not peaceful, there should be where you rank. There should be ranking in security level in this country. You have to take charge of your position. You are the governor of a state, the first man of a state. You must be in charge. Not be only money now go there in charge. Take charge of securing life and properties of your state. They are giving you power. Now they complain again. Woman being wicked though. Giving you the power to take charge of your state, control the policing, control the security of your state. Yet you guys are still complaining. Don't be an ingrate. All of now, when I be governor for this country, make me not be an ingrate at all. Make me thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for what he has done. Now you can control the police in your state. You understand? So now we can now understand that the lives of your people, are in your hands. So if you try to play with it, people know that you are the one playing with their lives. If you save it, people know that our governor is saving us.
Though it has happened, state policing has come to stay. Now, do you know why I'm laughing? If you remember vividly, let's go back to the memory lane. Let's flash back to 2023 when President Hamid Tinubu now said that let's introduce state policing. Remember that most of the senators and House of Reps, they kick against it, especially from the north. Yes, especially from the north, they kick against the state policing. Now, to his wisdom, see, when I tell you that this man, he understands what we call politics. Kuna jina, yana maganar siyasa, the keken siyasa about my Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He understands politics inside out. Do you know what he did? He kept quiet. He didn't say anything. Many people thought they would trash that bill into the dustbin. He now allowed everybody to relax. He now announced removal of security on any political leaders or any elites. Now he now withdraw police security from everybody. Either you're a senator, either you're a winene, either you're a he removed everything. He now left everybody afloat. Now we now see that insecurity now started consuming both the poor and the rich. I think that the insecurity didn't touch them because they have security backing, helping them, following them up and down, here and there. Now, when you now withdraw all the he now withdrew all the security from their back, then that's what the reality. Now, some of the chairmen, some of the political leaders, elites, they are now being touched by insecurity. With speed, they have signed it now. They have signed the bill. All those House members. If you remember vividly, something happened with one of House of Rep that went to his constituency. There was no security guiding him. Do you know how banters the people there? I think one of the northern states, they beat the honorable member. They beat him, slap everywhere, hangul. Oh, why? I can't so. Now they now discover that insecurity now is touching them. Now they have signed it. They even say that the bill will not even read. I listened to one of the House member who was being interviewed. He said this thing contains about 140 something pages. That's before tonight we are going to pass the bill. See, wallahi jagawa ya bagarin su. You know the guy didn't say anything. He didn't argue with them. See the result of the withdrawal of the security agents from securing them. So they now felt it now. And they are feeling the heat. So as they are feeling the heat now, they have no choice than to sign the bill. Now, so everybody has come to reality that this insecurity is reality. From reality to reality. Now, security doesn't care whether you're a House of Member, whether you're a senator, whether you're a leader of a party, whatever, ex-governor, minister, as far you are into their day, you are gonna. So now everybody have set up. I say every society has their medicine. Jagaban. Kai, wannan mutumin wallahi dodo ne. Wallahi Jagaban. Kai, wannan mutumin dodo ne gaskiya. Tashi hankali. So our senators, our member, House of Rep, when they feel like this, he withdrew out the security from their back. He withdrew them. This is kind of leader we want. Irrespective where you come from, you withdraw all the security. As Yoruba go talk, which is allowed, say, "Were laughing, wo were, ga, were laughing, wo were, umbrella." Da auka muke a da auka, yanzu ana bari jini kare jini. Yawwa ko ya ji ta a dandam a ciki, yawwa. So kai yanzu ko ya san ciwo kansa yanzu. I love, hai Jagaba, wallahi ta zarce kawai. You see, when I was listening to the news, I was just laughing. They might say this bill must be passed tonight. They have to. They have no choice. So what the poor masses are facing, they are too are facing it. So it's not one-sided anymore.
Hi everybody. With what these guys called the Northerners are really doing and how they are seeing their things, I don't think we can longer stay with them anymore because of how this thing is going. Every one of you know that the issue we have in every community today is just because we don't have state police. I mean, the insecurity in most of what that is been happening to every part of this country, just because there is no state police. And that is what they raised the alarm to do. I think it is on 26th of last month, the Bola Tinubu sent the bill to the National Assembly for them to approve. But these guys start kicking against it right from that day. Though there is something that I would like every one of you to know about this North. It is not every Northerners who is doing all this. It is the Fulani leaders in the North. They don't want state police to be there. Because with how all this is going, if there is state police all over this country now, everybody and all these criminals they are buying people will be facing different law and they will be facing challenges. These northern Fulani leaders are just trying to cover it up so that this will not work, because if this works, the people who they are sending allegedly to the bush to buy people, they won't be able to go. That is why most of them are kicking against all of this. Though with how things is going that we have seen, I think this is already working, and National Assembly is already working on this for it to work. But there is one thing I would like to let you guys know. You know that they have already said that they don't want this. Even though National Assembly now accept or approve for this to start working in every part of this country, I don't think the North are going to use their own well, because their governor at that time, they will still be misbehaving. There is one thing that make me come with this video today. I just want to create awareness for everybody to start monitoring in case this state police starts all over this country, so that you will see the movement and how the northern Fulani, especially those Fulani governors, will be using it. Though there is one thing I would like the Hausas to know: these things might still be using against, or might be used against them too, and I want them to be ready to keep watching on how these guys are going to use this state police, so that it will not be something that will be against them in the same note, because we've been discussing about all this insecurity and every other thing for some times now, and God has helped everyone, and this state police of the things that everybody has been talking about be you to be sent to National Assembly. Though I understand how things is going, and I pray this thing works with how it's already going, but you guys should just keep watching these guys so that they won't feel lost, because this is Nigeria. They might come again to let us know that the bill of these state police has been unapproved and they don't need it anymore. Maybe they are just bringing the state police to confuse some persons, because election is already around the corner. Nobody knows. So everyone needs to be prayerful and be ready, so that these guys will not use us. Thank you, everybody.